The second game honestly wasn't worth putting out. So, this is the third game in the series from the AI. In the second game, we actually learned that there was a slight mistake in the variance.ini file, where the elephants cannot capture using their bent zebra movement, which is when they move one orthogonal and then two diagonal out. So, that was discovered, all the other issues still intact. Xiang-qi / Xiang-qi versus chess. Game 3, Fairy-Stockfish. Go. That's an opening I'm more used to. Okay. Again, same idea. Target one of these. Because, because we're in Alt 2, which is the more offensively minded, less defensively minded one. Hey, Liberty! We're looking at AI games. They're not perfect because they don't have all the rules, but Lord am I glad to finally at least have something to analyze from an AI. Yep, setting up the double barrage on here again, very basic idea, happens a lot. Knight also can't even move in the way. How's it stopped this time? Is it stopped? Is it just allowed to happen here? Probably. I mean, it's not check if that does happen. So black is still able to go completely wild with these. Ah, that's how it stopped. Clever. Moves out of danger and reinforces this so that this doesn't happen. This would have had to move out of the way to prevent that. Yep. Oh. Classic fork. I'm assuming king back? No, guard forward. Yeah, that's better. Maintains the number of squares the king can move to and, of course, develops this piece. Just a bit. The rook dies before it can escape. The soldier moves over to try to fix what happened earlier. Kind of. Doesn't it just... No, the cannon has it covered. Horse dies. Oh. Is that exactly what happens in game? Yeah, it is. Nice. I love it when I read the exact line that the computer does. Makes me happy. Yep, because this barrage is finally open. King can't even move out of the way yet. Jeez. Probably this. Let the knight die. No, the white is just like, fuck my backline. I'm going after your king. Ah, this just absolute mayhem. And it's another fork. Jesus Christ. And the king has an escape square, so it really doesn't matter that this backline is dying if black's backline dies as well, and white comes out of this queen versus 2 cannons. Maybe with an elephant alive or something. Yeah, it'll be okay. Black's king is too weak to make that a problem. Ballsy as fuck, though. The king just moves and says, screw it, you're allowed to have my rook too. Goes, kills another piece. This is hanging, yeah. The horse is hanging now because this king isn't our king. He protects it, knight moves out of the way so it doesn't die, also protecting the other knight. Interesting. So here black is saying it doesn't care if we trade knight for cannon. So it here is saying that this is worth less than the knight, or that it's more important to do this and threaten to get to here. Oh, because after captures takes, no matter what white does, white can do this and get this queen. Well, at least hit the queen and develop the cannon in a way that's meaningful again. Yep. So again, we're shown that, yes, this is a 1-to-1 with a knight or a bishop. The engine is treating their values as functionally identical. Which is fun, because now we have 4 different distinct pieces that are very common in chess variants that have a value of 3. A king mover, a knight, a bishop, and now this cannon. It was here, right? Yeah. I'm going to assume that Fairy's just better at this pawn versus soldier dance that's going on. Maybe he's trying to push to here. I guess that would make sense. The engine is also treating the soldiers as about 1-to-1 with the pawn, which is, again, that makes a lot of sense. I'm surprised this didn't die, but I guess it's still a trade, so you may as well let your opponent do it. What was it? Guard over, pawn capture, soldier capture, queen capture? Yay, I did it again. That still makes me happy when it happens. I read the exact line. And then the cannon's moving all the way back to the corner. Probably just trying to prevent this. Captures elephant, doesn't trade, which means black is in survival mode now. Which pawn are you talking about? Oh, way back here? Yeah. I was expecting this. That seems really obvious to me. Oh. This? Yeah, I mean, it's the only way this push makes sense is if you count the trade as even because you can move the cannon over to capture. It's still Gote for black though, so I'm not sure. Yeah, because it was Gote for black, you didn't gain any tempo out of it. Oh, it didn't capture that pawn? Hold on. What? Okay, but a turn of tempo is only worth 3/4 of a pawn. So, gaining that turn of tempo back to move your... I guess the assumption is you just leave the cannon here, never put anything else on this pile, and these two never promote because of it. So you're essentially, by doing whatever you can to keep this cannon alive as long as possible, you horizon push any possibility of this ever promoting to a queen out of existence. So you don't care about that, and you're just trying to get the tempo to come back somehow. But it's still a horizon push. It's not actually that tactically advantageous. The weird one now is that it doesn't capture here. I guess it's, again, just trying to do whatever it can to prevent this pawn promoting. Sure. Now it finally goes back and kills it. Come on, man. What the... This would be dead. I don't know, something like that. I'm confident up to this move, at least, that happened in game, but... Oh no, oh, I missed that, hold up. And then here, this isn't real. This... King moves forward, checkmate. Which again, in this case, would not actually be checkmate due to both of those moves. The fact that Medieval refused to play it safe that game and just kill everything off, that was wild. But, overall, I think what we learned is the Queen just dominates the game without all of the updates that we've given Palace. Overall, though, this version of Palace is not all that different other than King Strength from normal. So this just alludes into the same problems that we already knew exist with the matchup. Stay tuned, though. I'm pretty sure... yeah. We are going to be releasing one of the updated games with more of the actual rules of Titans Battalion in place here very shortly. I think we immediately discover some pretty sick opening theory using Fairy-Stockfish in the next one. That being said, in real life, as in not behind like these videos are, where we're at with the actual AI, we're probably going to be releasing a balance update to Palace using Fairy-Stockfish data here really soon. Even without the one rule we don't have is Titans Battalion castling, everything else Fairy-Stockfish understands. We should be hitting that point here pretty soon.